Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Foul tarnished. Thou, marred by the flame of ambition. Whose hand graspeth thy leash, I wonder? Or perhaps thy will is thine own. Tremble now with fear, for the hands of the fell Omen will soon be upon thee to put out thy little flame. I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell Omen shall brook thee no quarter.
The human race once ruled Tyria. Now, we struggle to hold our ground. We've been defeated, driven back, broken, but we will not surrender. So many nations have fallen. Only Krita still stands. Our faith is strong despite the silence of the six gods. With courage, we'll make our stand in divinity's reach. The city is my home. I was born into luxury, a noble of divinity's reach, and privilege comes with responsibility. I protect the commoners under my care. They believe in me. I'm grateful for their trust, and I will not let them down. Today, I plan to venture beyond the gates of the city and see the world for myself. But when I arrived in Shamor, I found the town under siege by centaurs. Innocent villagers are in danger. Someone has to help. I will show the people that we can triumph, that there is still hope. This is my story.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected. You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually. No one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are. What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell. We live in the world and magic is part of it. One might as well reject the sky. They knew me before I was born. I was birthed on the day they chose, placed in the world by their hands. When I die, It will be the Tamasrans who note my passing. I am their work. What I do is for my people, always. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own, to see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Seheron, tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
Your hunger for power will be your undoing. Not as big of a threat as I thought. You look rusty, old-timer. This area needs to be scanned. Tread carefully. Exceptional. Enjoy this time. I shall protect them. Your madness ends here. You left me no choice. We are making progress. They can't hold for much longer. This will solve the problem. One for good measure. A very needed upgrade. Tighten up those loose bolts. Remember, there is no rest for the wicked. We shall be victorious. I shall aid you. I'll save you. No one else has to die today. You have no heart. You will not ravage this planet. You shall fall. Rethink your actions. Your terror stops here. None shall harm humanity or allow humanity to come to harm. Anytime someone needs a hero, I shall answer the call.
What were you doing in my castle?
You can talk? What are you?
My kind have no names, but you humans call me Goliath.
Your kind? You mean there's more than one of you?
Barely.
Wait, don't go. Look, we need to either get back down to the street or up to the castle. Since you can fly...
I can't fly. I can only glide on currents of wind. There are none strong enough here to lift us back up.
So we're stuck here?
Hold on. I've been denied everything, even my revenge!
I am stronger than man, stronger than machine. I am an idea. I am Zorn's reckoning. The suffering is only beginning. Zorn will be redeemed in the flames. I want to see their faces when I tear their hope away. Endless misery. Wonderful. Such marvels. Built of pain. Existence is torment. Carnage. As intoxicating as Chemtech. Don't worry. I offer redemption. Let me introduce you to death. Every empire falls.
I can feel your remove and sense your increasing power. I can't have your will tempered by feelings of regret or compassion. You were brought into being to lead. Therefore you must see every living thing as nothing more than a tool to elevate you, to move you to your destined place. This is our galaxy, Sidious. Our reality. In this pitiless place, your power is forged. Propelled by fear or hatred, even a Jedi can pass beyond the constraints of the Order's teachings and discover power of a more profound sort. But no Jedi who arrives at that place, who has risen above his or her allegiance to peace and justice, who kills in anger or out of desire, can lay real claim to the dark side of the Force. Their attempts to convince themselves that they fell to the dark side, or that the dark side compelled their actions, are nothing more than pitiful rationalizations. That is why the Sith embrace the dark from the start, focusing on the acquisition of power. We make no excuses. The actions of a Sith begin from the self and flow outward. We stalk the Force like hunters, rather than surrender like prey to its enigmatic whims.
Yes, I've had some bad luck in recent years. Trapped in those soulstone trinkets, cast back to hell. My essence is reforming, and so my power has limits. We all have our ups and downs, don't we?
You deserve far worse.
All I have done is offer you help, and yet you repay me with hatred. Why not focus that anger on Lilith for the time being? Take my blessing. Destroy her. Save your world.
We have to celebrate our victory. Vomiting is not celebrating.
Yes, it is.
I saw him riding that thing.
We all did.
No. I saw him riding that thing.
That's right, you did.
I did. That's why we all agreed to follow him. That's the kind of man he is. He's little, but he's strong. Strong enough to befriend an enemy and get murdered for it. Most people get bloody murdered. They stay that way. Not this one. I didn't have much say in that. He comes back and keeps fighting. Here, north of the wall, and then back here again. He keeps fighting. He keeps fighting. He climbed on a fucking dragon and fought. What kind of person climbs on a fucking dragon? A madman or a king?
I've given Jerusalem my whole life. Everything. First I thought we were fighting for God. Then I realized we were fighting for wealth and land. I was ashamed.
Tiberias.
There is no more Jerusalem. I shall go to Cyprus. Will you come with me?
No.
You are your father's son. Saladin must move his army from water to water. That gives you 4 days. Maybe 5. God be with you. He's no longer with me.
So that's how it is. Nothing here at all. What did you expect? Headstone, flag, and flowers? No, I don't know. A marker. Something. Anything. Listen, I realize I fucked up a lot of things. Either let down or used every last person who gave me their trust. Blind, selfish bastard that I was. But I've managed one thing for now. Not to fuck this up. What we have. Most people I thought were my friends. They couldn't even stand to be in the same room with me. You're fucking closest to me by a long shot. There, 24/7. And yet, you don't seem to hate my living guts.
You can help, Earthman. Your dying screams will help soothe the restless souls of our dead. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. You are no match for me. You never had a chance.
Tell me, what are your actual relations with Sybil Vane?
Harry, she is sacred.
It is only the sacred things which are worth defiling. Why are you annoyed? She will belong to you one day. In love, one begins by deceiving oneself and ends by deceiving others. And people are fond of giving away what they need most themselves. It's what I call the depth of generosity.
He seems to me something of a Philistine.
Artists, my dear Dorian, exist simply in what they make, and consequently are perfectly uninteresting in what they are. What has really happened, Dorian? Someone has killed herself for love of you. I wish that I had ever had such an experience. It would have made me in love with love for the rest of my life. The inquest. Sybil Vane. Death by misadventure, it seems. Her mother was much affected.
I spent the afternoon reading that book you sent me. I was fascinated.
I thought you'd like it.
I didn't say I liked it, Harry. I said it fascinated me.
Oh, so you've discovered the difference. I'm so pleased.
The first question you ask a producer is, what do you want of me? Do you want me to carry on in the vein that's been set? Or do you want to set off on a new course? The safe, the easy answer is to say, stick with it as it is. In which case, I guess I'd have said no. Roger was brilliant at what he did, but I couldn't simply copy what he'd done. The movies have become somewhat pastiche. Before you go too long, you've become a parody of yourself. You've lost depth, you've lost texture, you've lost contradictions. You start to get shallow. What makes these movies work? What is it that got them going? You've got to go back to the beginning. Here was a hero who murdered in cold blood. Bam, 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 bam. The dirtiest, toughest, meanest, nastiest, brutalist hero we'd ever seen. I wanted to bring people back to believing in this character, to bring my reality to it. I guess I've always liked a challenge.
Lovely little glaciers. I thought you would never arrive. I have been looking forward to our reunion.
Reunion?
Exercise will keep you warm for only so long. I was electrocuted. At the same instant, the blood froze in my veins. It was all too easy. The diamonds, the police, challenges for an ordinary criminal. It's clear now that I am destined for more than this. After all, you've made me more than human.
As you command. On the way. Yes. Done. I'm off. On it. For honor! For victory! Crush them! To the death! Fight! For the dragon! Attack! Ha ha ha! Die! For the dragon! Taste death! Ha! Take this! And this! Praise be! Oh!
You are shot, Father. And I understand why. Yes, phallic individual. It is I, Rogel Dorm. I survived by being dead. In pretend. Yes. A revelation led me to it. The Black Crusade must be stopped. Magic Pain Glove, tell me what to do. The glove has spoken. Are you not happy to know I am alive, Father? I cannot fulfill that wish. No, you will not. My iron halo was dislodged in your eye socket 10,000 years ago. I abandoned it upon that ship. Magic Pain Glove, I am lost on this heretical ship. Tell me what I should do. Your services are no longer required. No, it is the story of why I am here. I took upon a vow of silence to atone for past sins. I disagree. I must prevent you from speaking of the wolves. Custodian, if you speak of the wolves, you will rekindle the great rage in the Cyclops. Immense destruction would commence, and you would endanger Father.